What the is wrong with people? What's up, everybody? Hey, getting through the thick of the COVID here, and wanted to say thank you to the people that have messaged me, asking how I'm doing and wishing me a speedy recovery. That really means a lot. I would say Saturday was probably the worst of it, just fevers and body aches, and but definitely been feeling better yesterday and today as well. I'll definitely get another video out, but I just wanted to quickly jump on here. I'm like so confused. A lot of FUD out there. A lot of people seem upset. A lot of people casting stuff at Forex and pulling up these wallets, and I'm confused. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little up, but what I don't get is over the weekend I've seen people that had been very pro Forex and pro the drip ecosystem start to turn their back, and it's confusing. You got people that have been very critical of Forex and even skeptical of the whole thing that have come out and they've said that they don't think these claims hold a lot of weight, or they don't think that there is malicious intent with what Forex is doing. And so to have people that had been bullish at one point all of a sudden change their tune based on, they're pulling up these wallets and they're saying that he's lying about the dev fees. I guess where I'm coming in is like, is there an exploit in the contract? That's what I want to know. Is there something wrong with the protocol? Am I going to wake up one day when I go to hit the claim button on the Faucet, is it not going to work? Okay, that would be helpful for me to know as an investor. That would cause me concern. Is there some recording of Forex telling someone that he's never going to open up the animal farm? That would be, a cause of like concern. Inaccurately disclosing where the dev fees are coming from. Like, why are we making such a huge deal out of it? I would almost expect the people that have been critical of Forex like to take that and run with it and make that a really like good talking point. I could respect that. That would make sense. I haven't seen anything that's proof. It's purely speculation about what could be going on. And if those speculations are true, again, what does that what does that even mean? Like, what are we? I really liked what Stunna said in his video yesterday. Like, hey, Forex, just come out and say, like, this is what you're doing. Go out and buy a Ferrari, paint it in blue with a big drip logo on it. Like, flaunt your shit. I thought that was great, man. Like, yeah, that would be my advice to Forex too. Like, what do people expect, that you're doing this for free? Weekend was rough. Just seeing people that had been, bullish on the project kind of change their tune all of a sudden, and saying that what he's doing is criminal, and I don't get it. I think there's a lot of DeFi projects that are, on their last legs, and some of these people are, wanting to throw stones at someone else, and that's just unfortunate, and there's we're in the midst of a bear market, global recession, and it brings out the worst in people. It really does. So I guess this is to be expected. This is going to be par for the course. I'm going to try not to focus on, all this stuff, and really just cover, my take on, the animal farm and drip, and what my plan is going forward, and, really not try and give it too much more attention that it's already been given. I'm guilty of giving it attention right now, but I couldn't let some of this slide, and secondly, it's like the price of, I know he said he would never sell, any of the native assets, but if he's doing that with pigs, great. That means he's contributing to the price going down in pigs. And if you know anything about the way it's going to work, is that if you get pigs and you put them into the pig pen, you're going to get paid on the amount of pigs you have in there, not the price of pigs. So the lower it goes, the more you can buy, the more you will end up getting in BUSD dividends. So Forex, keep selling pigs, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to like, I'm going to have a hard time even just editing this, and I'm going to try and keep this video really short. I'll probably think of something better in terms of addressing some of this stuff. It's been disappointing seeing the reaction that some people are having on information that doesn't seem to expose any flaw in the protocol, any exploits in any of the contracts, you know, and they're making this into a deal that's causing people to really have more doubt than a clear example of flooding your own bag. I don't get what the point of it is. So light up my comments, let me know. Maybe I'm the one that's tripping here, but I just don't get it. I do want to quickly go over something here. You know, here's the drip price, and you know, without the animal farm being open, we're just going to kind of see this, you know, continuing to go down. And I think we're going to see more downside, but you will see these moments right here. If you see this volume that came in, this was, I took a look at this, and this was like 4 or 5 different purchases from the same wallet, but these were big. I didn't add up the total amount, but I want to say it was about $10,000. So I think you're going to see this along the way down, that there will be these big buys that come in. It's people just, you know, getting a good price to start filling up. But one thing I wanted to bring up, a project that I have been eyeing for quite a while, and I had been considering, you know, if I wanted to get in on it, and then I consider if I want to cover it. And yesterday I finally aped into it, is Furio, which I'm sure many of you have been hearing about. This is a super cool project. I'm kind of beating myself up for not jumping in sooner, but anyway, I had heard about this project when it first came out. A couple other YouTubers that I follow, like Chasing Financial Freedom, and then Crypto Mischief. Richie's been covering this, and when it popped back up here, it kind of popped back on my radar, and I was like, all right, maybe I do want to get in on this. And I just kind of like was watching it, waiting for it to kind of come back down again. And then yesterday it started pumping, and right at here at the 619 mark, I aped in. Not a lot, you know, but I took into a small position, and you know, I'm glad I did, because it kept going. So we're at the 758 right now. I don't know how much higher this is going to go before it takes a breather and pulls back. But as you can see, it came out swinging, and you know that the pullback really wasn't a lot. Like it just kind of trailed down a little bit, and then boom, another pump, and then it started just kind of going up and trading flat, and then it went up again. So this is an interesting looking chart for a new project. But I'll get into, I'm going to do a whole video on this. Just put this on your radar if you're looking to get into something additional, you know, while everything's being paused, and you want to get into you know, another passive income DeFi protocol. Furio is something that I definitely am going to be covering a little bit, and then of course I'm going to do another video on stake. The price right now on the stake chart, it seems like it's found its bottom. So you know, I think there's some things that, while we wait for the animal farm excuse me, while we wait for the animal farm, you know, to be unpaused, there's some other things that we can at least looking at and putting some capital towards. At least that's what I'm going to be doing, because I think that these protocols are great for being able to get some capital that we can then put into the animal farm. And then I know I have Avarice that you know, I put some stuff into that I'll show you. I did miss out on a few of the auction days just because I was sick, and but we'll take a look at all that. I'll come out with a better video later. Apologize for this one. I just had to kind of like, I've been wanting to get this out about this stuff with Forex, like it's just like, what the, I don't know. I just had to get something out. Again, thank you for everybody that wished me, you know, speedy recovery. I really do appreciate that. You guys are great, and I will, like my boy Scott, the investor, said, you know, the haters. I'll catch you guys on the next one.